If you've clicked the link, then you've confirmed something that we've already known deep inside. You're watching your football. In between games, you're wanting more. You're itching for more. Well, let me tell you, I got exactly what you need. Allow me to introduce you to Season 10 of Big Money Ballin Fantasy Basketball League. I'm your commish and council leader, Stevie Jenko. Remember the name, because it is not a game. I mean business. When we get between these waiver wires. Now, we've had an amazing season, but it is time to gear up for another incredible season. But before we do that, come with me. It's story time. Winning a fantasy championship is not easy. You're not on the field. You can't shoot with them in the gym. Hell, you don't even get to talk to them. But when you do win, when you raise that trophy, or you get that ring, and being able to gloat to everybody that you're the champ, it's priceless. But it is difficult. So let's recap last season. Last season was probably the most competitive season we've had in a long time. From the draft, top to bottom, everybody was gunning. And I loved it. I loved the level of competitiveness. This season finished off with a David versus Goliath style battle for the finals. And that whole story starts off with Katie and Lukey So Silky in the play-in tournament. Now, for those that do not remember, the play-in tournament is the final 4 weeks of the fantasy regular season, where 7th through 10th place duke it out to see who will get the 7th and 8th place spot in the playoffs. Now, Katie for the first time found herself in the play-in. This is a very unfamiliar position for her, as she has always made the playoffs. She has always been a top 4 team in our fantasy league. But that did not stop her from securing the 7th place spot and entering the playoffs, going against first round juggernaut Billy Lou, Will Lucini, and You Got Served, led by the Joker. Now, this was an amazing battle throughout the week, but ultimately it ended with Lukey So Silky getting the win and shocking a lot of people with this first round upset. Next round, she went on to play Sabian and his team of Loading. Now, this was also a very tight matchup, but in the end it seemed like Sabian's team was still loading. And Katie kept going forward to make it to the championship. Now, already this Cinderella story, from the play-in to the championship, has never been done in our league or in the NBA. But it was amazing to see. Now, on the other side of the bracket, there was a whole nother storm brewing. Jordan Snowden, under the team name Snow Bears, was mauling the competition. 10-3 beatdowns, even before the playoffs started. He was seemingly walking to his first ever ring in Big Money Ballin history. We get to the finals. Jordan and Katie, they check up, they say their pleasantries, and then all hell broke loose. Monday through Wednesday, we had a tight neck-and-neck battle between the teams. Health was not as strong as a factor as you would have thought. They did a great job of staying healthy and giving it their all. But then something amazing happened. And this is where the David vs. Goliath tends to happen. Katie always had Lukey So Silky, but a new warrior entered the battle. Recent NBA champion, Peyton motherfucking Pritchard. P-Rabbit came in and put on an amazing onslaught the final weeks of the season, which led to one of the most lopsided victories in our fantasy basketball league history. Katie went down to take on the first place team and won by a whopping 10-2 in the finals, destroying the team that had been literally showing no mercy to anybody else in the league. Now, we have seen what Derek White and New Dad Strength can do, but New Mom Strength? Mama Bear wasn't fucking around when she came to get her championship. And that allowed me the pleasure of adding another ring to Katie's resume. From a promise ring, to an engagement ring, to a wedding ring, to probably her favorite ring of all, a championship ring. And that's the end of story time, ladies and gentlemen. So let's bust in to the new season where it's all going down. All right, so let's break it down. First off, keepers and league dues. I'm gonna need that by October 11th. For those that do not remember, the league dues is $30 per team. You can Venmo, you can Cash App, you can PayPal, you can pay me in cash. I don't really fucking care, just give me my money. $30. Now, if you want to keep a second player, it is an extra $15, meaning that your league dues will then be $45. But you gotta pay to play, and when you win, the pot is always beautiful at the end of the season. Next, the draft order will be released October 13th, 2 days after everybody has let me know who their keepers are, so I know who to take off of the draft board. And that is when I will randomize, and I always randomize, the Yahoo Fantasy Draft Order. And this leads us to our next part, which is everybody's favorite part, the draft party. Everybody is always invited to come by for drinks, trash talking, and just letting people know how you feel. Well, the draft party will be October 19th. That is the Saturday before tip-off of the NBA season. It is always bring your own beer. We will supply the food and the good times. And as you know, as your commissioner, I will always supply you with an L. We look forward to hearing from you. At this time, everybody is returning. But if anything changes, I will let you all know. And good luck on this upcoming season of Big Money Ballin'. Oh, I can't wait.